So let me bring in Sulemana. And I think still under governance, one of the things that the manifesto pivots around is this idea that they're going to go back in time and make sure nobody gets away with any wrongdoing that might have happened in this current government. So they give a list of all the probes that they intend to do. Following the public discourse over the years, is this the sort of thing that the voter wants to hear? Is this is this the meeting the voter at their point of need?
Well, Kojo, I would say absolutely. I think that we are all witnesses to the many scandals and the acts of corruption that have happened under this regime. And I should say that, yes, to be honest with you, we've seen an escalation of what I would say happens under almost every government in terms of corruption, abuse of state resources, looting of state assets, and so on. And so certainly, I think that Ghanaians would be very happy about a commitment or a promise that these are matters that will be investigated by a new government. And I think that is going to be one of the challenges that, let's say, the Braimah campaign is going to have, because a lot has happened under this current regime, and certainly to deal with the issue of impunity and be able to hold people accountable, people will be looking forward to that possibility of those who have, committed wrongs being held accountable. But, Kojo, I think that we don't have to forget that almost every election period, political parties make all these kinds of promises. Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, little is seen. You can read the MPP's manifesto 2012, 2016, in fact, 2016, 2020. And you would say that, look, if whatever were said in these manifestos were, even half of it were to be done, I think Ghana would have been, quite better than the situation we find ourselves in now. On the issue of, the fight against corruption. People would say, look, Kufuor used it against Rawlings, one, power. Atamels Mahama used it against the MPP after Kufuor, one. Akufo-Addo Bawumia used the issue of corruption against Mahama, and one. And as I said, it is worse now. And it's not me saying, at least if you look at the Transparency International Corruption Perception Index, it is clear that what was Mahama's worst performance remains Akufo-Addo's best performance. If you look at the recent Afrobarometer data, it is clear that Ghanaians are saying things are not going well. Corruption is on the increase. Governance is receding. The quality of governance is receding, and all of that. But for me, what is fundamental going forward is that we are at a point where it's not just about intention, because manifesto promises are basically intentions. What for me is critical is beyond the intention, the commitment and the strength of character to adhere to those promises and intentions that have been declared in the manifesto.